Raimi.
Hi, Taylor.
Welcome back, guys, to
Much Ado About Some Shit,
where every week Raimi gets to tell me about some garbage television
Trash.
to try to get me to watch it. Where are we, Raimi?
I don't know. This is a different room.
It's a new location.
Yep.
So since our last season, I moved.
Again.
So, again, bigger move this time. But we still going, baby. So, every now and then, episodes will be done with this setup. And other times, it will be back to where it was the previous season. We're continuing on as normal. No interruptions to your regularly scheduled program. We good. What are we doing, Raimi?
Okay, so during our last season, we left Vanderpump Rules on a bit of a cliffhanger.
Oh no.
You were content not knowing?
I was so happy.
I know. I don't know why you still agree to this.
You know, for some reason I just keep coming back.
So, we're gonna jump back into Vanderpump Rules, finish up season 11. Okay. So, do you remember anything?
God, no. I repressed everything.
Perfect.
The worm wormed his way back in with people.
Yep. Do you remember who?
Sheener.
Sheener.
Sheener is not being a good friend.
To
Ariana.
Uh-huh. Yes, not great.
The only one who's like actually in Ariana's corner is Katie.
Yeah.
Who I don't normally side with, but she's the only one who isn't like, oh, you should forgive him for cheating on you repeatedly after a 10-year relationship.
Yeah.
Incorrect.
Yeah, that's
So,
a good summary of what we did last season.
there's Joe.
Yes. Do you remember Joe at all?
She's the unlicensed hairdresser who did some dumb shit, like bleaching Sandoval, Schwartz's hair, and they had to cut away and do his hair, have somebody else come and do his hair different, which brings me endless entertainment. I don't remember who Dan is.
Oh, Dan is new. So we've talked about Dan during our Vanderpump Rules episodes, but Dan hasn't actually been in the same room as Ariana.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Quick note to our audio-only listeners, any images that we reference will be available on our Instagram at muchadosomeshit. Nothing is crucial. I just cannot keep these people straight without faces, so we have the faces up. If you also can't remember names.
Yeah.
And need visual aid. Anyway.
Yeah.
Allie is someone. Is she James's girlfriend?
Yep.
Yeah. That's all I remember. Lala's having another baby.
So Lala is, during this season of Vanderpump Rules, she is picking a sperm donor.
Right.
But she's not pregnant yet. She got pregnant after the fact.
Okay.
So she's pregnant. She found out it's a girl.
Uh-huh.
And keeps stealing Ariana's dresses, it seems like. That's what we've seen online. So.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. And Lala was saying alarming things like, I want a baby that's all mine. And things. And it's not a doll. It's a human person that you're bringing into the world that will one day be independent from you.
Yeah. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
So one of the last things we talked about was that Scum Duvall was upset that Sheena wrote a song about comparing apples to apples, and you had something good and you went to something awful.
Yeah. And then got dumped by your side piece.
Yeah. Hard. Scum Duvall was upset that Sheena was profiting off of his misery.
I like that we've switched to Scum Duvall.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what came to me as I was typing. So.
Happy for you.
Thank you.
Yep. So Sheena wrote a song about this friend that she took back. Who's a dirty cheater. And now he mad.
Yeah.
Because she Sheena is all over the place
Yeah.
this season. Like, in past season, well, in the beginning, she was all over the place.
Yeah.
Then she got kind of good for a couple seasons. Therapy was doing its job.
Yeah.
Now I don't know what's happening, girl, but how will this affect Sheena?
Exactly. For once, it is actually how will this affect Sheena?
Yeah, for once it's actually involving her.
Yeah. So, Sheena's husband, Brock.
Right. Brick.
Yep.
Yes.
They go and celebrate their technically 2-year anniversary.
Okay.
Because they got married last season, but they were actually secret married a year prior.
Okay.
Yeah. They have their anniversary and they talk about Brock's future because he needs some kind of career for himself. He's basically a career husband.
Trophy husband.
Yeah. Like, he helps her with stuff. He helps with the care of their child.
As he should.
But he doesn't have a job outside of being Sheena's husband.
Yeah, that's not great for one's sense of self.
No, not at all.
No.
James hosts a party. So him and Lala start fighting because one of Scum Duvall's paid friends, Kyle Chan, who is a jewelry designer, is also starting a whiskey. And he's having this huge launch party in San Francisco.
Okay.
Lala has to find childcare. And James is upset because he has to find care for Hippie, formerly known as Graham, the dog.
That's a stronger name for a dog, anyway.
Hippie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want 2 strong consonants so that they listen.
You'll learn all sorts of things on this show.
The more you know.
James is upset because he has to find someone to watch Hippie. And is like, it's really hard, like, you guys don't understand. And Lala is like, yeah, I don't understand leaving my child with a stranger.
Yeah. Boy. I wouldn't. Yeah. Human child. Definitely super easy to find care for.
Yeah.
James.
I'm torn.
Fucking.
Because I get that finding care for a human is a lot more demanding.
Uh-huh.
It can be really hard for us to find care for our dog.
Finding care for something in your care is hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Human child care is more, it's harder.
Yeah.
We're not saying it's not.
No. No.
No. But just finding sitters for anything. Fucking plant sitter. We'll kill your
Yeah,
plants.
I bet.
Like,
Oh, God.
I have many plants.
I was literally just going to be like, what the fuck are you going to do?
Yeah, I have almost 50 plants.
Jesus. So
James is
James
being,
and Lala start fighting because of that.
Yeah, James is being a pill.
And Lala makes it about herself.
True. Well, him saying she doesn't get it, that's a pretty stupid thing
Yeah.
to say.
It's not the
That's
best
kind
decision.
of inviting her to be like, actually, I fucking do.
Yeah.
So that one's more on James to me.
You're nicer than me. Fuck
Well,
Lala.
I don't like Lala, but I call him as I see him.
Yeah.
You know. I also don't like James.
Very fair. Okay. Same party. Brock is in the pool.
Okay.
And Brock starts yelling at Sheena from the pool.
Don't know.
Because Sheena wants to go home and, like, put her child to bed. She wants to read the stories to her.
Uh-huh.
And Brock is like, we've got a sitter. It's fine. Let's have a night out.
You can stay, Brock.
Right?
Fucking Uber home. There are couples I'm friends with who fucking do that all the time. One has more party stamina than the other, so the other's just like, have fun, bye,
Yeah.
and leaves.
Isaac and I have done that.
Yeah, it's fine. You're not attached surgically. Like,
Yeah. It's
just
a
let her
little
do
shitty
what
that
she
you-
wants to do. I mean, well, he's in the pool. I get, like... If I was in a pool and somebody was like, it's time to leave, I'd be like, no!
Okay, we don't see any sort of, like, Sheena being like, hey, can we go soon? Like, I want to
Okay.
put Summer to bed. We don't see that. We're just like, we just see Sheena being like, I want to put Summer to bed. And then Brock is like, we've got a sitter! It's weird.
All right.
And uncomfy. Like, couples yelling in public is uncomfy as it is, but
Jesus.
you're yelling from a pool in a Speedo.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's an extra level. Mm-hmm. No.
Yeah. Yeah. So that yelling happens, and then Scum Duvall starts yelling at Sheena.
No.
Because Sheena is, like, making herself the victim in the Scum Duvall affair.
Okay. Maybe yell at her.
Okay.
Look, I really don't like yelling. I firmly believe conflict can and should be resolved without it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, we do joke yelling.
Yeah.
A lot.
Uh-huh.
Where it's like, I'm not really angry about this. Like,
Yeah.
You know, it's fuckery. But
Uh-huh.
if I'm actually upset, it's like, okay, deep breath.
Uh-huh.
Tackle the issue.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Because you start yelling and people stop listening.
Uh-huh.
Be a grown-ass person, you
know.
40-year-old bitch.
Yeah. Yeah. He starts yelling at Sheena because of this, and Sheena is like, because of what you did, the choices you made, that makes me question, like, could Brock do that to me? Like, because you did that to someone you were with for 10 years.
Like, I get it. Mm-hmm. She is making it about herself.
Yes.
Fully. Like,
how is this going to affect Sheena?
How is this going to affect Sheena? But, I mean, that is a thing that you start wondering if somebody close to you, like, does something like that. It's like, holy fuck, I did not think they were capable of that. I've known this person for over 10 years, and they just, like, came out of left field with something awful.
Yeah.
It does make you re-examine, like,
oh shit.
How much do I actually know the people in my life?
Exactly.
You know, so if it weren't Sheena doing it, being Sheena the way she's been this year, I would be like, yeah, that's very valid. She just time and place, my dear.
Yes. Scum Duvall also throws it in Sheena's face that she was the other woman as well.
When was this?
Season 1.
Oh, right.
10 years ago.
10 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, not great, but also 10 years ago.
10 years ago, she was like 20 years old.
Yeah, stupid.
Not
good. But she wasn't 40 and in a decade-long relationship.
Yeah.
So, goddamn.
Yeah. She was also most likely, Sheena was the Raquel in that relationship. She was being manipulated by the man she was with to believe something else. Just like Lala was with Randall.
Yep. If the person you're seeing lies to you, it's not your fault you didn't know they lied.
No, exactly.
Jesus Christ.
So that party ends. Do you remember Ariana and Katie's sandwich shop?
Oh, yeah. They made a cute rom-com sandwich shop.
Yeah.
So that Ariana can have a meet cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Katie. Katie's single.
Oh, yeah, she is.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Her
Anyway.
and Schwartz got divorced.
Yeah.
They date the same woman for like 2 episodes in this season. It's hilarious.
Katie
and Schwartz.
Schwartz? Mm-hmm. Katie.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were queer. Way
okay, the best part about it too is Schwartz and Katie have lunch. And Schwartz is like, oh, hey, did you see that girl? And Katie's like, yeah. And he's like, I saw her recently too. And she's like, oh, yeah? Like, did you get a kiss? And he was like, yes, I did. And she was like, how was that? And Schwartz was like, oh, it was good. You know, it was just a little kiss. And Katie is like, did you get any tongue? And Schwartz is like, no. Did you get tongue? And Katie's like, I got tongue. It's beautiful.
You know, I love that for them.
I do too.
That's great, actually.
So much better.
Truly.
Because who would put up with that man? He poured a beer on her head in season 3.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. Okay, so the sandwich shop.
Yes.
The sandwich shop is still not open at this point.
Hasn't it been like 2 years?
At this point, it was only like a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still not great.
No. This is partially because they hired someone to be their COO.
Uh-huh.
And they had agreed on that person's salary. However, Penny is like disputing the payment and is upset about how it was happening.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like a contract law shenanigans.
Right, yeah. The sandwich shop is open right now. It's been open for a couple months, I think, at this point, getting really good reviews. People love the sandwiches. However, Penny is suing Katie and Ariana for wages.
Okay.
So that's fun.
That's fun.
So, Kyle, jeweler and whiskey entrepreneur Kyle, is having this whiskey launch party and asks Sheena to perform at it.
Okay.
And Sheena goes to Kyle's studio to like iron out details. Scum Duvall also shows up and like apologizes for pointing out that she was the other woman in a relationship. And
That's not an apology.
It's very weird. I watch these apologies. I watch all of these episodes twice.
Uh-huh.
And there's just like there's no clear like, I am sorry I did this to you.
Yeah.
A lot of, I don't know, it's a weird thing I do. I'm like, okay, I appreciate your apology. How are we moving forward?
Yeah.
There's nothing like that. But Sheena's like, love you, friend.
Like, what?
It's weird.
Because, like, whenever I feel the need to apologize for something, I, it's like, hey, I'm sorry this happened. Here's what I'm going to do different. It's like, yeah, that same, how do you move forward?
Yeah.
And sometimes it's just, all I can promise is that won't happen again.
Yeah.
Or
I'll
that
try to
I'll
do better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, that I'll be more conscious of this thing and try. That's all you can fucking do sometimes. But they just, sorry you felt that way. Love you. That's not an apology.
Can't wait to get to a certain point in my notes. Foreshadowing. So it's weird. There's that.
Okay.
Do you remember Scum Duvall's band?
The one he has to pay people to be in with him?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we see a concert of that his mother attends. So poor Scum Duvall's mom gets to watch her retirement money.
No.
Yeah.
Bitch, you have enough money. Leave your parent alone.
Right? You're on a fucking network TV show as one of the main cast members.
You're a primary personality.
That you have been for 10 years. Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to your mom.
The look on his mother's face as she just like watches her retirement be spent on a midlife crisis.
Oh.
I feel so bad for her.
Oh.
But at the same time, you raised that.
Well, kids turn out how they're gonna turn out. Like,
Yeah.
they're gonna be themselves no matter what. He popped out a sociopath. There ain't nothing you can do about that.
And while you should support your children, I don't know. You should draw a line at some point.
This might be the line.
This might be the line.
Yeah, it's, oh, gosh. I mean, it is really easy to say, like, gotta stop at some point because there is
time to stop!
I mean,
Yeah.
there is a line between support and enabling.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking hard in actuality. Like,
Yeah.
in theory, easy, practice, hard.
Fair.
And that's because she presumably has a heart
Yeah.
and wants to support her child.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been sad because he was really stupid.
Yeah.
But he's still her child.
Real
so.
fucking stupid.
Yeah, her stupid baby. But
Dumb little muffin.
yeah,
Yeah.
but it's still she loves him probably. So,
It's disgusting.
and he's taking advantage of that. Poor Mama Sandoval.
Yeah.
I feel.
So, we go to San Francisco, and Ariana's new boyfriend, Dan, joins them. Dan lives in New York.
Okay.
So they're long distance. They have been for a couple months. So, really nice when they can get together and all of that. But it's real weird because Scum Duvall is also there.
I really hope Dan, who is adorable, by the way, he's got a great smile.
Hot.
Yeah.
He is so hot.
Like, that smile, that's a knockout smile right there. Like, 10 out of 10.
He seems like a lot of people are really suspicious of him just getting with Ariana right after this. But he seems, I don't know, there has been nothing to come out about Dan that raises a lot of red flags to me.
Sure. He could just be a dude.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it seems like.
Yeah.
Like, and he's not dropping his career in New York to go and live with Ariana.
Right. He's not.
He could do that.
He could.
Like Brock did. But he's not.
But he's not.
So.
No, he's still being his own guy and living his life. And now he gets to date a pretty girl. Who's been fucking Roxy Hart. God damn.
She's hosting the U.S. version of Love Island currently.
Good for her.
I believe Katie came on one of their after shows too recently.
Nice.
So yeah,
So Katie gets the connections because she's the only one acting like an actual goddamn friend.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, and who else is... Ariana may bring Sheena, but that's the only person. Maybe Allie. Those are the only two people that she may have.
She shouldn't bring Sheena.
Other than Katie.
Yeah.
Like, Katie, of course, is number one.
Yeah.
At this point.
Yeah.
So.
Like, in the past, it would have been like, yeah, she'd probably bring Sheena. I don't think she should right now until Sheena starts actually acting like a friend. Shouldn't get friend benefits.
Yeah.
So, she's dating adorable man Dan.
Yes.
Love that for her.
They go on a boat ride.
Boat ride.
There's a bunch of seals and they're very cute.
Cute seals.
Scum Duvall gets real close to the seals and Ariana is just like, I hope they attack him. Which, fair. I would love to see that.
Yeah, that's pretty fun.
Cute animal plus attacking Sandoval of all people. Yes, please.
Plus, don't get close to wild animals.
For real.
Jesus fucking Christ. It's like whenever I hear somebody was attacked by a black bear, it's like, what'd you do? What did you do?
Yeah.
Because they don't, unless you got real unlucky and ended up accidentally between a mama and baby, they don't want anything to do with you. I grew up with black bears in my fucking backyard. I am not afraid of them because they do not want anything to do with you.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's like, or people who go to Yellowstone and get fucking attacked by a bison because they wanted to hug the fluffy cows. It's like,
Stop
it.
That's not what they're there for.
I saw a video on Instagram of somebody giving like the people's elbow to an orca. Like he jumped off a boat onto a killer whale. And he got out of that alive, remarkably. And got fined like a huge amount. Correct. But I was watching that and I was like, oh, they gonna come for him on land.
Yeah.
Like they coming for him.
Don't do stupid shit. And don't film yourself doing stupid shit. And don't post the film of you doing stupid shit.
I just, all I can think is natural selection has to happen somehow. Like, medicine got too good for it to happen easily, so now people have to self-select.
I would like it to happen more often. Okay.
All right.
After they get off of the boat ride, Brock asks Ariana, like, how it was with Scum Duvall being there, and he's like, scenery. He is scenery at this point to me.
I love it.
I don't notice him.
No, do not perceive.
Yes. And Brock asks, like, what the future looks like. Because he's like, well, you should forgive him because blah.
No.
And Ariana is like, no, I'm not going to forgive him.
No.
The only solution is to go no contact and to gray rock.
What is gray rock?
You don't know about this?
No.
Gray rocking is when you're dealing with somebody who harms you emotionally, manipulates you, sociopaths, that sort of thing, you become a gray rock. You don't give them anything to respond to because you're just a gray rock.
Yep. I love that for her.
Yeah.
All right.
It's great. We get a little fun confessional and she's like, I'm a gray rock. It's adorable.
Get it, Ariana.
So, whiskey party happens.
Whiskey party.
Sheena is just like so impressed with Scumdival because he brought his sound guy to do the sound for them. I have 2 questions, especially as someone who produces shows.
Uh-huh.
Why doesn't her band have a sound guy?
Mm-hmm.
And why didn't Kyle hire a sound guy for this event when there are microphones being used?
Yeah, you need an audio technician.
Yeah.
Oftentimes one comes with the venue, but this is whiskey, so they probably don't.
Well, and it's in like a hotel.
Okay.
Which often has sound equipment.
Right.
I'm dealing with a venue right now that doesn't have sound equipment.
Uh-huh.
But I found someone who does.
Yeah.
And is willing to lend it to me. And I have people to run the sound.
There you go.
They're my own people.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not like I'm saying to my performers, like, you have to provide your own sound.
Right?
It's weird.
That is weird. Okay.
Yeah. Sheena's so impressed.
So impressed. She's really easy to
Seriously.
flatter.
Yeah. You just have to make it about her.
Yeah.
And she's happy.
Fair weather friends.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How is this going to affect Sheena? We get a fun little moment because Schwartz convinces Joe to apologize to Katie. So the news about Schwartz and Katie's divorce broke, and Joe texted Katie and was like, I'm on your side, blah, 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 and then immediately moved in with Schwartz.
Right. Right.
So Katie was just like, what are you doing?
The fuck?
So Joe goes up to Katie and does, I'm sorry if I made you feel apology. And Katie is just like, okay. No.
Okay. That's more of an apology than I'm sorry you feel that way. Like, I made you feel bad and I'm sorry if I made you feel bad.
Right.
Like, that reads as more of an actual apology. Like, I made you feel a way that I didn't mean to. Sorry. Rather than, sorry you just feel that way, myself uninvolved.
Right.
Like, sorry you feel bad. Rather than, I'm sorry if I made you feel bad.
If Joe had maybe, first of all, seemed genuine.
See, well, there's a factor.
And number 2, if she was to be like, I'm sorry if I made you feel bad, that was not my intention.
More probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she's basically like,
technically dropping the if in that too would have helped, but I'm willing to give that more of a good effort.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Then I'm sorry you feel that way regardless of me.
Yeah.
That bullshit.
Yeah,
So,
it's weird.
It is.
And Katie is like, fuck your apology. I don't give a shit. Stay away from me.
Yeah. See, her sounding genuine that's more important than the words that come out of your mouth.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Is having a genuine intention behind it. Because I think even fumbling the apology and saying the wrong thing, if you, like, can tell the person is truly sorry and is just, sometimes when you're upset, you can't talk right. The words don't happen the way you want them to. So, but if you can tell, like, someone is really trying to apologize, that, I think, means more than the actual words. Whereas if somebody says exactly the right thing, but there's nothing behind the eyes, nope.
Yeah. And it doesn't help either that Joe and Schwartz come over to the couch with Katie, and Schwartz goes, hey, Joe, do you want to say something? It's
like you're needing a toddler to go ask a store clerk something.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
sweetie,
read
what
9
didn't you want to
books.
ask them?
Can I have the pizza? Fucking ridiculous.
Pizza.
I'm sorry, I didn't intend to be that hilarious.
Alright.
Okay, there's a staged fight.
Oh,
Yeah,
weird.
it's very weird. Cause like Scumdval is meant to like look like a hero of like throwing this guy out, but there was accounts of people at this party seeing this fight happen multiple times. Yeah.
Oh my.
And the guy is not involved with them at all. He's not a character, and his face is very clearly shown. That's the thing where I was like, okay, that's definitely
A higher.
staged.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Just, okay. The hubris of doing your staged fight multiple times.
Yeah.
Like, do it once, shoot your lame, pathetic shot.
Uh-huh.
But don't be like, I don't think enough people saw it. Do it again. Do it again.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's weird. It's really weird. Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
So Sheena performs.
Yeah.
Ariana goes up to Sheena and assures her that, like, even if she does go befriend Scumdval, Ariana will always be Sheena's friend.
It's very generous of her.
Yes. But Ariana is like, just don't talk to him about me. Don't talk to me about him. I don't want to know anything, and I don't want him to know anything about me. So just don't talk about it, and we can be friends.
Okay.
I get it.
Yeah, I mean, let's just not talk about... Yeah, I get it.
But yeah, it's weird. So while they're talking, Scumdval comes up to talk to Sheena, and Ariana immediately walks away, as she should.
Yeah, correct.
As she does, though, Scumdval is like, wait a second, Ariana.
No.
But she continues to walk off, and then she tells a producer... We see a producer for, like, the first time ever on camera.
Damn.
She's like, I will not be a part of his apology tour. And it's not an apology to me. It's an apology to the audience.
Yeah.
Is what it is. And I'm not going to be a part of that.
Yep. Get it.
Yeah. It's fantastic.
Love that for her.
So Ariana takes Dan and some of their friends and leaves. Scumdval then starts immediately, like, love bomb yelling at Sheena. Is like, look who's standing beside you. Look who stayed for you. Look who keeps showing up. And Sheena is like, I know, Tom.
Jesus Christ.
Lala and Scumdval bitch about how Ariana is not doing her job and just collecting a check. Yeah. Because Lala's thing is... Okay, you refuse to film with him, but you will live in the same house?
Not because she wants to.
No!
Jesus Christ.
We've talked about this.
It's a whole big conflict.
It's a principle as well.
The cheater doesn't just get the house. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Wow.
So...
I'm sorry, Lala, what do you do?
For real.
Like, you are... a tertiary character, if ever there was one.
Especially this season.
Yeah.
Like...
She has just been there to, like, kind of stir up other people's shit.
Yeah.
But she doesn't have a story of her own.
No. Her story is, I want a baby.
Yeah.
And fuck that. Yeah.
Alright.
This doesn't involve anybody else.
Right?
So, stop it.
A baby then.
Except for your weird sperm selection parties.
Yep.
So Ariana is outside with her friends and her boyfriend waiting for an Uber to go to Applebee's.
Always happy hour at home.
Hell yeah, baby. What I think is really interesting about this as well is they're kind of wrapping up the episode, and in a confessional, Lala says that they've spent most of their adult lives on this show. And the episode ends with a little montage of clips from past seasons.
That's kind of cute.
It also very much reads, "This is over."
Oh, that sounds like an ending.
Yeah.
It would have ended already if Sandoval hadn't thrown a bomb
Fucked
into the middle of
Raquel.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, a Raquel-shaped bomb.
I've spent the last 5 years watching this fucking show, and I love it, but it needs to end.
Yep.
It either needs to end or you need to reboot it with a new cast.
Yep, these people are...
So far out of touch.
Yep.
Supposedly, it's not being canceled. They are, however, taking some extra couple of months to start filming again. So that everyone can live their lives. Yes.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like they're coming back.
I don't think it is. Especially some of your characters will not film with each other. Ariana has stuff going on besides that.
She's big shit now.
There's other things that can be done. And as much as I've enjoyed it, I would be happy with this being the end.
Yep.
Hopefully.
Yay!
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Dear God.
Yeah.
All right. On to the next, I guess.
Yep.
Thanks so much for listening, guys.
Yeah.
Welcome back to season 3 with us. Again, we do 3 months on, 2 months off. So we're here for the next 3 months, baby.
Hell
till
yeah.
late October. Yeah.
Perfect.
And I will be embodying Summer Wheaton
For all of it.
for all of it.
Perfect.
Ideally. Anyway, a big shout out to our patrons.
Emma, Florence, and Meg.
Thanks so much, guys. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
We appreciate everyone for listening. And we will see you all next week.
Bye.